يلا بسم الله السلام عليكم. Let's get this thing started inshallah ta'ala. Sisters, يلا لو سمحتم. Brothers, and get the kids next to you. Fathers, your kids next to you inshallah ta'ala, because we, as I mentioned, we need to finish Musa alayhi salam and then move on to 2 new prophets. And then Quran. Lots of Quran today as well. So please get your kids next to you. لو سمحتم. أيوة. وين يلا شباب, those of you playing outside basketball, we're gonna get started. يلا حبيبتي, يلا بسرعة بسرعة. يلا girls, يلا بسرعة. We'll start inshallah. All right, I've got the prizes. ايش بدك انت؟ I already told somebody no. طيب, the one who came here with his kid, وين راح الأخ اللي جا هون مع بنته؟ في أخ جا هنا مع بنته, so I don't want to do الفرزيات. وين الأخ اللي جا هون مع بنته؟ راح. There was a brother who came here with his daughter. He left. طيب. So when I say no, it's no for everyone. When I say yes, it's yes for everyone. طيب. يلا شباب please خلاص لو سمحتم, those out inside. We're starting now. We're starting inshallah ta'ala. Bismillah. Last week we said, okay, who did the homework? Remember the homework from last week? You guys, the homework, the roadmap, Musa's roadmap. Nobody did it? I have the prizes. وينهم كان في نعم homework. وين الhomework? ولا حدا? Nobody? So I got some amazing projects last time they did it. It was really amazing. وينهم? No homework. Well, you guys forgot. You girls always bring in you guys did not. لا. I said roadmap. Musa's roadmap, like we did. يا حبيبنا الغالي. I gave somebody يا أستاذ, يا طيب, يا أبو طربوش. أيوة أخي. I gave somebody جاء واحد أخذ كاندي, بس أنت كمان طلبت كاندي ما أعطيتك, فتفضل. حتى ما تزعل منه. طيب. تفضل. يلا. No homework يعني, ها؟ ما في حدا له homework ولا هم يحزنون؟ Nobody? طيب خلاص توكل. لا إله إلا الله. Next week. حتى ما تقول لي I did not say it. Next week, homework. What is the homework? Roadmap. Just like what you did for the other prophets. Musa, man, from the beginning until the end. Musa's roadmap. خلاص معلم. ماما حيكني. بيبكي. أنا بمزح. طيب. بس تعال كده مرة يعني. أهو. لا خلاص بعدين. I'm not gonna give you everything. طيب I'm not gonna start with questions and answers. حندخل مباشرة في الموضوع. I'm gonna go straight, finish Musa عليه السلام, and then move on to another prophet بإذن الله, and then that prophet quickly, and then move on to one new prophet inshallah ta'ala. We talked about Musa عليه السلام and the story of the Baqarah. آخر شيء تكلمنا عليه موسى مع البقرة. Please, I'm trying, wallahi, I'm trying my best. لأني I get queries يعني from people. Please, some said stick to English. Others they بيقولوا no بدنا العربي. واحد بدك أردو. I'm not jinn. That's number one. يعني I'm trying a little bit of English مع a little bit of Arabic so I can please العرب و I can please non-Arabs. I'm trying my best. Wallahi, I'm trying my best. You know how many just to stand here, it's a challenge. ليش؟ لأن في عندك all this audience. You have the kids which you have to address with something that they can relate to. And then you have the parents. I also have to give them some content. And then you have the aunties and the khala and the am. Also you have to give them some content. وعندنا ما شاء الله مدرسات وعندنا مدرسين. We have intellectual people. So imagine you be here and then you have to target everyone and everybody has to come out from here happy and pleased. يعني it's not أنا ما هو أنا مسكين أنا يعني I'm trying my best. So, try to, inshallah ta'ala, help me, and whatever comes, قول جزاك الله خير, right? You're the best sheikh. You're the best sheikh. طيب. موسى عليه السلام, خلاص. قصة البقرة, we finished the قصة البقرة. Musa goes back home to settle with, Bani Israel. تآذى Musa, he went through a lot of hardship. بس he made دعاء to Allah عز وجل in the very beginning. ربي لا تذرني لا أكون ظهيرا للمجرمين. He says, I don't want to be, I don't want to give my back to the mujrimeen, to the criminals. Instead, I want to be able to help people. And he did, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. فhe went back to settle. وعاش مع بني إسرائيل وخصوصا مع أخوه هارون. So much so that he strengthens that relationship. I said something there, 5th and 6th. إيش 5th and 6th? Only if you know, raise your hand. Only if you know, raise your hand. Only if you know, raise your hand. 5th and 6th. What's 5th and 6th? قلنا هناك في شيء اسمه الخامس والسادس. شفت كيف؟ الخامس والسادس. قوة علاقته مع أخوه. الخامس والسادس. Come on. يعني مش هقول لكم الجواب. The answer is very clear. He strengthened his relationship with his brother, 5th and 6th. إيش؟ I'll give you free meal. Everybody loves food. أيوة شو ده؟ أيوة. والله وش لا شيء no that's not it. قوى علاقته مع أخوه, right? So he strengthened his relationship with his brother. They became so close to one another. 5th and 6th. يلا. 5th and 6th. I'm sure if I tell you the answer, بتقول it has to do with Jannah. يلا. خلاص, it has to do with Jannah. If you don't know, I'll beat you up. It has to do with Jannah. خلاص يعني. ما شاء الله عليكي, ما شاء الله عليكي. Give her a hug. يلا. Because Harun, they're so close to one another, so much so that Harun, when Prophet Muhammad was being ascended, رحلة الإسراء والمعراج, where did he meet Harun? Harun was on the 5th heaven. Where was Musa? Musa was just above him in the 6th heaven. They were so close to one another. إيش؟ صح ولا مو صح? Yes or yes? So he worked with his brother, and he was so close to him. And his brother died before him. And then Musa alayhi salam, he is the one who actually buried his own brother. But here's some questions right now. What do you think was the happiest moment between them? أفرح. عاونوني كيف الترجمة دي بالعربية؟ أسعد وقت ما بينه وبين أخوه. إيش هو أسعد وقت؟ The happiest moment. هذا فرعون ولا مين؟ فرعون لا, it's not فرعون لسه جمال ما جانا فرعون. بطل لا he called me on the phone. I said, where are you? He says, what's the happiest moment between them? ايوه you're there. ايوه وبعدين yes they saw each other. ما شاء الله عليك. Good. When he came back from Midian and he told his brother, guess what, Harun? You're a prophet. What an amazing news. أنت رسول, أنا رسول. And both of us, we will go and confront who? We're going to talk to Fir'aun. What do you think was the hardest moment together? The hardest moment together. إيش هو? When he had to bury him? No. أيوة حجة. Well, the hardest moment? No, between them. The hardest moment. When he pulled him from his beard. لا. أصعب وقت صح بين موسى وبين هارون. أصعب. Yes. لا. أيوة حج. ها؟ لا. When they were together to confront فرعون. أصعب هي لا. أنا ما شفت أنا ما بشوفش أنا ما بشوفش كيف أنا ما بشوف هذه الحلاوة هذه already. أيوة ما شاء الله. She knew the answer, huh? She knew the answer? أيوة. The hardest moment was when they faced and confronted فرعون together. That was tough. That was hard. You remember هارون قاعد في الذكر. He was making ذكر. And Musa went to confront who? Confront Musa. That was the hardest moment between them. What was the strongest scene together? The strongest. أقوى لحظة ما بين موسى وهارون. إيش هي؟ ما هي أقوى لحظة؟ The strongest. أيوة. I'm trying to pick people who did not, who never spoke. أنت يلا قول. No بس because I'm nice. أيوة. Somebody here. أيوة يلا أنت. Yes. Speak on her behalf. لا. Well, we already said that was the happiest moment, the strongest scene together. أيوة. لا. The strongest scene was confronting the magicians. لما مع السحرة. Together مع السحرة I think was the strongest scene. Although maybe you could be right as well. فبعطيك كذا مسواك. Okay? مسواك. From Mecca all the way, huh? How about the mightiest moment? هذا. Hey, one more. The mightiest moment together. The mightiest moment, he said it. أيوة. Crossing the ocean. When they were together, crossing the ocean, ضرب البحر فانفلق فصار كل كالطود العظيم. أي نعم. So this is the mightiest moment together. And then Musa went to perform Hajj as Prophet Muhammad. خلاص احنا we're doing good so far. We're doing good. So stay silent please. We're doing good. Stay silent. يا شباب. يا حبيبنا. يا غالي. يا طيب. يا ميريجان. يا بيتا. يا معلم. I picked up all the names. معلم. طيب ايش؟ Musa went to perform Hajj as all the prophets. Prophet Muhammad says, all the prophets, they went to perform Hajj. Is it like our Hajj? They went saying Talbiyah. The Prophet Muhammad says, if I could hear Musa alayhi salam making tawaf and making Talbiyah. He was raising his voice with Talbiyah. What was he saying? Talbiyah. What was he saying? Okay, all of you together. What was he saying? لا إله إلا الله لا شريك لك لبيك اللهم لبيك. That's what Musa was saying. بيك لا كأن راح خلاص يلا نطلع كلنا يلا we go to Hajj together يلا لبيك اللهم لبيك. Who said that first? You did? No? Because you said no, I'll give you. Why you lie? Because she said no, I gave her candy. Did you say it first? No. Say no. No. Okay, here. Wait. And then something interesting happened. Khalas Musa is done with his mission. He finished his mission. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this hadith is in Bukhari by the way, sent Malak al-Maut in the form of a person. Musa goes, and this hadith I had to seek and really to search to make sure that the hadith makes sense, that the hadith is authentic. If the hadith was not in Sahih Bukhari, I would not have believed in this hadith. Why? Because it says that Musa punched Malak al-Maut. How can you punch Malak al-Maut, ya Musa? Ya Mu'allim. Musa punched someone before, remember? Musa was strong. The 1-inch punch, if you remember. فَوَكَزَهُ مُوسَى فَقَضَى عَلَيْهِ. So Malak al-Maut was being sent. So much so في الحديث في البوغي he says فقع عينه. You know what فقع عينه means in Arabic? فقع عينه يعني عينه شلت عينه. His eyes came out. He punched him until his eyes came out. So Malak al-Maut goes, Allah, you sent me to Musa, he punched me. The hadith says, why ya Musa? I did not know he was Malak al-Maut. when Malak al-Maut comes to even a prophet, sometimes, there's certain prophet, they would not know it was Malak al-Maut. So he came, he thought, this man entered my home, so he punched him. So Malak al-Maut, Allah told Malak al-Maut, Ya Malak al-Maut, go back to Musa and tell him to touch a bull. حط يده على عجل مثلا ثور. Whatever hair he could touch, that's the number of years he will live. يعني أنت ثور. يعني so I touched hair. So I can see all this hair that I can touch. This is all the number of years. Whatever I can touch, يعني this is how many hair you have here. MashaAllah, MashaAllah, it's a lot of hair. That's the number of years. Then Malak al-Maut told Allah Azza wa Jal, then what's next? What's next? It will be khalas. It will be over for him. That's what happened here, the end of the journey of Musa alayhi salam. Put your hand on the back of a bull, and whatever you touch, that's the number of years that Musa alayhi salam will get to live. And then the unfortunate or the saddest moment when Malak al-Maut will come to Musa, as it came to Rasulullah before, after, as it came to Ibrahim before, as it came to Adam before, when Malak al-Maut comes to say, Ya ayyatuha an-nafsul mutma'innah, irji'i ila rabbiki radiyatan mardiyah, fadkhuli fi ibadi, wadkhuli jannati. When Musa, Malak al-Maut came to him, and then he mentioned that, Ya ayyatuha an-nafs, oh you righteous soul, come out to what pleasing Lord. And the soul of Musa came out. Where is Musa today? Musa is in the sixth heaven, as Prophet Muhammad saw him when he was ascended into the heavens. This brought the journey, or this amazing journey of Musa. Do you know how many times he was mentioned in the Quran? كم من مرة ذكر موسى في القرآن? I mentioned this in the very beginning. 136 times. 136 times Musa alayhi salam, the Nabi who's mentioned the most in the Quran. Sal alayhi wa ala rasulina as-salatu was-salam. Ya ayyatuha an-nafsul mutma'inna. Here are some questions for the intelligent. Only for the intelligent. Questions for the intelligent. If your intelligence, once you see my question, you raise your hand if you know the answer. Question number 1. What was Musa's mission? موسى كان عنده ميشن قضية. ايش كانت the mission of موسى؟ الميشن يعني بالعربي هي مهمة. موسى كان عنده مهمة. We talked about this. أنا درست هذا في very beginning. حجة تفضلي. موسى كانت عنده مهمة from the very beginning. ها؟ لا. 3 missions, okay? 3 missions. 3 مهمات. So I'm giving you a clue. ايش هم مهمة موسى؟ 3. We taught this in the very, very beginning. What was his mission? 3. Mission. Before confronting him. Palestine. And what was the first one? No. You had 2 right. You need 1. إخراج بني إسرائيل. أنا قلت 3. إخراج بني إسرائيل هذا ثاني. That's number 2. First one is the first one. أول وحدة. The first one. Confront مين؟ فرعون. The first one روح يتكلم عن فرعون. Number 2. طلع بني إسرائيل. Get بني إسرائيل out from slavery, from Egypt. And then number 2. جزاك الله خير. ما شاء الله عليك. Thank you. Keep coming, okay? جزاك الله خير. ما شاء الله عليك. And number 3, take Bani Israel from Egypt. Take them where? Take them where? Free. Take them where? Palestine. Take them to Palestine. Take them to Palestine. So who knew the answer? You said 2, right? No. You said 2, right? You said 2. You said how many? You said nothing. You said nothing. Did you say? Okay, free Palestine. Because you said free Palestine, you get 2. He said free Palestine. انت قلت واحده كمان صح. انت قلت واحده. Yes. free. Oh, she said خلاص. Everybody said everything. خلاص. Okay. ها يلا خلاص. You said not you. هذا اللي وراك. What were 4 stages Musa would go through? تكلمنا في هذا in the very beginning. I'm just recapitulating quickly so that we can move on to the next prophet. يا parents يا parents يا parents يا parents لو سمحتم، يا mothers يا أمهات يا آباء. أعطينا من العصا، أعطينا العصا. ايش؟ ها؟ What were the 4 stages Musa would go through? 4 stages. If you remember, this is from the very beginning. 2 stages, 2 stages. What were the 4? أيوة. Huh? 4 stages. There's an executive stage. Part 1, executive stage, part 2. Before the executive stage, what was the first stage? Remember the executive stage? There was 2 stages. Preparation. Preparation stage 1, preparation stage 2. The first preparation stage, where did that happen? طب أنا بعطيكم كل شيء يعني بس أنتوا بس just جاوبوا خلاص. Preparation stage 1. Huh? In the palace. Good job. ما شاء الله عليك. Preparation 1 was in the palace. She was saying. Everybody's crying. Preparation stage 1 was in the palace. Preparation stage 2, where? Where? Midian. Jazakallah khair. Midian. Execution part 1. Where? After he's prepared. Khalas, I got preparation from the palace. I am Musa. I learned, and then I went to Midian. Then I got prepared as well to become a prophet. Now, execution. Execution part 1. Where did that happen? Ish, huh? Yalla. Huh? Where? إيش قال فرعون. أيوة, execution with Fir'aun. And then part 2. Do you know there's a voice in the masjid is haram? Preparation part 2, na'am, to go to Fir'aun. And then number 2, execution, taking Bani Israel out into Palestine. طيب. What are some of the qualities of a good leader? خلاص, this is easy, man. Qualities of a good leader. You all know them. Any good leader, he has to have some traits. What are the traits of a good leader? أيوة حبيبنا. يلا أنت. أيوة يلا. Good leader has to be what? Good listener. صح. ما شاء الله عليك. Good listener. A good leader is what? Brave. Good leader is trustworthy. All this we learn from Musa alayhi salam. Smart. Okay, smart. A good leader is patient. والله يا ربي grant me patience. Courtesy. ايش courtesy? Courtesy يعني okay, طيب courtesy. Boss? He's like a boss? Self-control. أيوة, that's what I need. Self-control. Smart. A good leader is, يا ماما تعبني هذا، ذبحني هذا الولد. والله ما ولدته أنا. مش عارفه أنا. I don't know what he wants. هذه this one. هذه I don't know what he wants. The ball. هذه مش عارف أنا إيش بده. هذه last. What was Musa's first trial? يلا خلاص quickly and then we move on. Musa's first trial. أول trial يعني هو بالعربي اللي هو ذكرني. The trial means hardship, which means لا بالعربي لا مش مصيبة. حجة. ابتلاء. الله يجزاك الخير. أول ابتلاء لموسى عليه السلام. What was Musa's first trial? First trial. The very first ابتلاء. When جزاك الله خير. When he killed the guy. طيب هذه, if you know this one, I'll give you من عند if you know this one. When did Musa show his nobility? مروءة. الرجولة المروءة. I gave you the answer already. When did Musa show his manhood? His مروءة. أيوة حجة. لما سقى المي الله يجزاك خير. When he watered for the women, he was thirsty, but he left his will and his own thirst, and then he went and he watered for those women, so he showed his nobility. Sallallahu, all of you, sallallahu ala Musa sallallahu alayhi wasallam. And I think this is the last one. No, this is the tough one. Well, Musa's 9 miracles. Who are the people who, okay, this one, mashallah alaykum. This one for the ball, Harry. Who are the people who are doomed to be in hellfire, then went to Jannah? كانوا حيروحوا للنار وبعدين راحوا للجنة. من هؤلاء؟ من هؤلاء؟ The magicians. The magicians. The magicians. In the morning they were going to hellfire. At night they went to Jannah. خلاص معلم. خلصنا. We're gonna move to continuation. طب ممكن تسكتوهم؟ لا هذه it's a long one. يلا حبيبنا يا أخ بلال سكتنا يا أخوات. طبعا احنا نعمل لنا يا حجة. طيب. And then Musa عليه السلام, as he passed away, the mission goes on. Sisters, guy, father, he was. Remember this man, Yusha ibn Nun? Who was this man, Yusha ibn Nun? In English, Joshua. Who's Joshua? Joshua is that companion who went with Musa alayhi salam, the story of Al-Khidr. Remember? So now sisters, I can't do this. I cannot do this. لو سمحتم يا شباب يا بلال أمسك عليك ساعدني please. Now now it's the parents. It's not the boys, it's the parents. No, So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala selected this man. Musa gave him the mission because Harun has passed away. But the mission still goes on because Banu Israel has not entered, or they have not entered Palestine. So they need to go to Palestine. So what happened? This was the mission of this man. And this man will cause or create, not create, he will have a miracle. An amazing miracle. What is his miracle? That's what we're going to talk about quickly and then move on to Dawood alayhi salam. What's going to happen to him was when Musa died, Yusha ibn Nun took control. Took Banu Israel, he trained them. Why? We need to go to Palestine. Who's in Palestine? There is some Bedouins from Canaan, the land of the Arabs at the time, Canaaniyin. There's a Bedouins or a tribe called Al-Amaliq. Al-Amaliq or the Amalekites. Who are the Amalekites? عملاق بالعربي. عملاق يعني something big, huge. عملاق, giant. Right? So they used to live there. And they were very, very bad people. So the Palestinians or the Banu Israel, they had to go to Palestine. And they had to have a war, to kick those people out from Palestine. So this was the mission. The mission of Yusha ibn Nun. So he took them to Palestine. And he led them to Palestine. As the Amalekites were there, the inhabitants of Palestine, so he put them under a siege for 6 months. Are you following the story? 6 months, Banu Israel were there, putting the Amalek into a siege. There was a big war happening between them. And then after 6 months, on a Friday, just like today, بعد 6 أشهر, يوم الجمعة, just like today, خلاص, they win in the war, and they're about to enter Palestine. As they're about to enter Palestine, the sun was setting. Are you following? The sun was setting. Friday, and then what goes after Friday? اليوم بعد Friday شو هو? Saturday. Saturday. So Saturday and Friday. So as the sun sets from Friday, the day turns into what? It becomes Saturday. So now, for Palestine, for the Banu Israel, there is a legislation. We don't fight on the day called the Sabbath. What is the Sabbath? Yom Saturday. Muslim, we have Friday. These Jews, they have Saturday, which is the Sabbath. This is the day of their celebration. And then the Christians, they have Sunday. So if the sun was setting, if the sun sets, it means that we have to stop. And then if they were to stop, they won't be able to go inside Palestine. So they had something that had to happen. What had to happen? This. This man, Yusha ibn Nun, he stopped time. He stopped time. What did he do to stop time? So he addressed the sun to stand still. He addressed the sun to stand still. Yani he stopped time. The sun and the moon moves as the sun and the moon, they move. That means the moving of the time. So he stopped the time. Why? Asr, let's say Asr is at 6 o'clock. And then Maghrib is at 7:40. So at 7:40, it turns into Saturday. If it goes to 7:40, we have to stop the fight. We can't, because it's the Sabbath. The Sabbath, just like for the Muslims, when they reach the Haram, the day is the day of the days of the Haram, for instance, just like Dhul Qa'dah, Dhul Hijjah, Muharram, Rajab. These are our sacred months, and we have sacred land, just like Mecca and Medina, and even Al-Quds, sacred lands. So for Banu Israel, Sabbath is a sacred time, is a sacred day, no fighting. So he addressed the sun to stop, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala answered his call. لما خاطب الشمس أن تقف في مكانها. فوقفت الشمس. لم تتحرك الشمس, which is the sun, stopped just so he can finish the right and enter Palestine. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the only man on earth who made the sun stop, who made the time stop, is this man called Yusha ibn Nun alayhi salam. Remember this name, Yusha ibn Nun alayhi salam. So because Allah Azza wa Jal answered his call, he told Bani Israel, Ya Bani Israel, enter القدس, يلا دخلوا فلسطين, but enter in humbleness. What is humbleness? تواضع. ادخلوا البيت الحرام متواضعين. متواضعين means enter with your, متواضعين. Just like who? Just like Salah ad-Din. Just like Salah ad-Din when he conquered Palestine. دخلها متواضع. Just like Prophet Muhammad when he entered Mecca. The conquest of Mecca. Prophet Muhammad entered Mecca, his head down. Salah ad-Din when he entered Palestine, his head was down in humbleness to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So he asked them to go to do what? He asked them to put their heads down in ruku' and to enter Palestine. Who is he talking to هنا? يتكلم عن مين؟ بنو إيش؟ بنو إسرائيل. بنو إسرائيل, you know them. I know them. We know them, right? Bani Israel. Would they listen to their prophet? No, they didn't listen. What does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says? وَإِذْ قُلْنَا ادْخُلُوا هَذِهِ الْقَرْيَةَ فَكُلُوا مِنْهَا حَيْثُ شِئْتُمْ. القرية يعني فلسطين هنا. القدس. حيث شئتم رغدا وادخلوا الباب سجدا. And enter in prostration. وادخلوا الباب سجدا وقولوا حطة. ايش حطة؟ يا ربي حط عنا خطايانا. وقولوا حطة ربي حط عنا خطايانا. وقولوا حطة نغفر لكم خطاياكم وسنزيد المحسنين. What surah? What surah? What surah? What surah? بقرة. ايه. Somebody who didn't speak. Somebody who didn't speak. You spoke all of that. Somebody didn't speak. أنا جاي. ايوه انا ما اقول لك ده سمتني. اي القران في السنه في الحديث في صحيح البخاري. And you remember when we said, what, enter this city and eat freely from wherever you please. This is the prophet Yusha ibn Nun. And enter the gate with humility, saying, absolve us, يعني, oh Allah, forgive our sins and multiply the reward. So what did they say? فَبَدَّلَ الَّذِينَ ظَلَمُوا قَوْلًا غَيْرَ الَّذِي قِيلَ لَهُمْ. If you know the answer, I'll give you the best chocolate in Canada. They changed the words. Instead of saying وَقُولُوا حِطَّةً, they said something else. إيش قالوا؟ أنت عارفة حج أنت عارفة. وقالوا حنطة. Did you know the answer? وقالوا حنطة. وقالوا حنطة. They said, instead of saying حطة, who knew the answer? You lie in the masjid? Did you know the answer? Did you know the answer? Okay, then I trust you if you know the answer, but don't lie in the masjid. Don't lie outside the masjid and inside the masjid. وقالوا, instead of saying حطة, oh Allah, forgive our sins, they start saying حنطة. And instead of entering in sujood, they entered in والعياذ بالله into the backs. Brothers, I'm going. يعني, I'm almost there. What's that noise coming from the back? I can't hear. أهو. ما أتقطع بس أنت اسمع. بس أنت الآن اسمع. Go back. Instead of saying حطة, they said حنطة. They changed words. Like they were sitting with Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. Who was sitting with Prophet Muhammad? Fatima. Or Aisha. She was sitting with the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. And then one of the Ben Israeli was passing by. And then he said, Assalamu alayka ya Muhammad. Assalamu alaykum. So Aisha, she heard them. وعليكم السلام واللعنة والغضب. You know. وعليكم السلام. You know, instead of, because they changed these words. They're known to change words. They need to, to curse Muhammad alayhi salam. You know, so they said, instead of saying assalamu alaikum, they said assalamu alaikum. You know what Sams mean? Death. It means death. Alayk ya Muhammad. So Aisha, she replied, what did the Prophet say, by the way? The Prophet says, wa alaykum. Whatever you say, وعليكم. إذا حييتم بتحية فحيوا بأحسن منها أو ردوها. So if somebody says السلام عليكم, say وعليكم السلام. Or better yet, say وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. Or at least say it back as it is. السلام وعليكم السلام. But these people, they said السلام عليكم. The Prophet says وعليكم, and upon you. But Fatima or Aisha, she was so angry. وعليكم, and the curse and the disgrace. And the Prophet says, Ya Aisha, did you hear what I said? Yes, Ya Rasulullah. I just said wa alaykum. There is no need to be angry. I just said wa alaykum. They wished me death. I said wa alaykum death. So just like, you remember when that lady called me on the phone in the UK on that TV program. There's a TV program called Q&A, you know, in London. So I was there in TV, and then this sister called on the phone. Hi, Sheikh, right? Hi, wa alaykum hi. I said wa alaykum hi. So I said wa alaykum. فبدل. So they changed as they did this, and instead of entering in sujood, they entered in their back. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala again wanted to punish them and sent upon them sa'iqah, but eventually they repented and then they went inside Palestine. Now they are in Palestine. Would they be living there happily ever after? No, they will never be living there happily ever after, because they will keep on deviating, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will send to them another prophet. As I mentioned, you know, if you remember, 124,000 prophets. The majority were sent to Banu Israel. How many amongst 124,000 were Arabs? كم 124 ألف رسول أو نبي، من ضمنهم 4 بس اللي هم عرب. If you remember, 4 عرب. من هم? There were only 4 Arab prophets. إسماعيل. منهم إسماعيل من العرب المتعربة. Who's there? شعيب صالح ومين كمان؟ ومين كون؟ محمد عليه الصلاة والسلام. You know, Muhammad. So these are the Arab prophets from all the 124. The majority was sent to Bani Israel. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent upon them this amazing man. طيب لو سمحتم, please, nothing. خلاص, I just want your hearts, because I want to talk about this amazing man. I'm not going to talk about the story. The story will be next week. Today is just him, who is. I'm going to talk about this man and who he is. Dawood alayhi salam, one of the most amazing prophets. He's an inventor. This man, he's an inventor. What did he invent? What did he invent? What did he invent? هذا النبي كان مخترع. اخترع شيء. ماذا اخترع هذا النبي? What did he invent? You don't know the answer. What did he invent? Mirror. No. What did he invent? Home. Hijab. Comb. This is a hadith reported by Bukhari from Pakistan and India. What? Iron? No, he didn't invent iron. I'm going to come with iron. What did you say? الدرع. He invented الدرع. That man, he said it first. He invented armor. We're going to talk about it. ارجع ورا ارجع ورا يلا ورا يلا ورا ارجع ورا ارجع ورا يلا. بس والله I'm زحان. Don't think I'm crazy. بس I'm joking. بس he's the man. All the prophets were inventors. What did Idris invent? Idris اخترع شيء. Idris القراءة, the pen, and then how to write. نعم. You know, Nuh, he invented something. The ark, ship, a boat. نعم. So this nation, this is why we call them nation builders. They build, they invent things. So who is this man? This man is a worshipper. Prophet Muhammad used to talk about the ibadah of Dawood alayhi salam. Such as what? Because today, inshallah ta'ala, you and I, tonight, kulna, we will have a homework. Tonight we have homework, all of us. Whether you're a man or a woman, we will do something that Dawood used to do, like Prophet Muhammad used to do. What is it? We're going to talk about it quickly, inshallah ta'ala. I still have maybe 5-10 minutes. I'm done. He was mentioned 16 times, by the way, in the Quran. Allah yajzak al-khair. Barakallahu feek. 16 times in the Quran. There is a hadith narrated by Abdullah ibn Amr ibn al-As, reported by Bukhari. Abdullah ibn Amr ibn al-As, he came to Rasulullah. Listen to this. Ya Rasulullah, I have so much power. I have a lot of energy. I want to fast the whole year. I want to fast the whole... I didn't ask. It's not a question. I want to fast the whole year. قال عليه الصلاة والسلام, no, don't do it. ما تصوم طول السنة يعني الظهر كله. أريد أن أصوم الظهر كله. The Prophet says, no, don't do it. Then the Prophet told him, fast 3 days a month. He says, يا رسول الله, I can do more. صوم 3 أيام في الشهر. قال يا رسول الله, أنا أقدر على أكثر من ذلك. I can do more than 3 days a month. Then the Prophet told him, then fast 2 days a week. He says, يا رسول الله, I can do more. Then the man said, and then the Prophet told him, fast every other day. 1 day yes, 1 day no. They said, I can do more. He says, the Prophet told him, this is the best fasting, the fasting of Dawood alayhi salam. He used to fast 1 day, and he used to break the fast the next day. If you know this answer, which I'm going to answer now, only the adults, because I don't know if the kids would know this. What's 1/2 plus 1/3 plus 1/6? Do you know the answer? Huh? لا. I said the question, Hadi. Give me the answer to this. 1/2 plus 1/3 plus 1/6. Shh. Get down. 1/2. أنت. 1/2. 1 whole. يا سلام عليك. Number 1. تعال. Hey, number 1. He said it too. He said 2. Did you say that too? Oh, okay. خلاص. It's 1 whole. Did you know the answer? Here. It means 1. خلاص. I know. 1/2 plus 1/3 plus 1/6. What does that mean? كان ينام نصف الليل ويقوم ثلثه وينام سدسه. He used to sleep half of the night. He used to do qiyam al-layl 1/3 of the night, like the Prophet used to do qiyam al-layl 1/3 of the night, and he used to sleep the 1/6 of the night. That would be the whole night. That equals 1. So this is the homework that you and I will do, inshallah ta'ala. We're going to do some qiyam al-layl tonight. You will wake up maybe half an hour, if you can, or maybe 1 hour before Fajr. Fajr is at 5:20 or 5:25, I think. 5:25. The least, inshallah, try to wake up at 4:45. 4:45. Even the sisters, ولو ما عندك إذا تمري من دورة, it's okay. Still wake up and make that dua. It's okay. So the brothers and the sisters, husbands and wives, wake each other up and do qiyam al-layl at least half an hour. If you can do more, pray 2 rak'ah, make some du'as inshallah ta'ala in the last third of the night so that we can walk the talk. I don't just teach the nation builders and the stories from the prophets. Remember what I said, we derive lessons from the stories of the prophet. So كان داود عليه السلام ينام نصف الليل ويقوم ثلثه. What is going on? What is and I know what's going on. And he used to sleep 1/6 of the night. And كان عليه السلام داود, and he used to wake his family up. Ya qumu ala Dawood, ya ala Dawood, all the family of Dawood. He used to wake his wife up, he used to wake his children up to pray Qiyam al-Layl, alayhi salam. Also, brothers, guys, this is gold. This is gold, guys. It's not, you're not here for the candy, are you? Yes, okay, طيب, almost done. 5 more minutes, inshallah ta'ala. If I see you guys listening and learning, you will get more. If I see you just like playing around, I swear by Allah, I'm not going to give you nothing. So here, I'm watching now. What else about this man? Hadith of Abu Musa. You know, in Jannah, inshallah ta'ala, we will see Dawood and we will hear his voice. Why? The Prophet Muhammad one night, after he finished Salat al-Isha, and then he was walking back home, and then he passed by the house of Abu Musa al-Ash'ari. He passed by the house of a man by the name of Abu Musa al-Ash'ari. And then he heard him reciting the Quran. The Prophet sat down and he listened to Abu Musa al-Ash'ari reciting the Quran. مر على بيت موسى أبو موسى وكان أبو موسى يقرأ القرآن وكان له صوت جميل. فجلس عليه السلام يستمع لصوت أبو موسى. Abu Musa came last night, the night before, يعني the day before. And then the Prophet told him, Ya Abu Musa, Ya Abu Musa, if you saw me yesterday, I was there listening to you. I did not know, Ya Rasulullah. If I knew, لحبرته تحبيرا. If I knew you were listening, I will even beautify my voice more. The Prophet told him, لقد أوتيت سبع مزمارا من مزامير آل داود. He says, you are having this melodious voice, just like the voice of Dawood alayhi salam. He had such a very beautiful voice. You know, some people, they recite different qaris. They recite with, let's say, Sheikh al-Sudais, and he recites with Mu'ayqli, and he recites different shuyukh. This prophet, he had 70 different voices, so much so that whenever he used to recite az-Zabur, كان يا جبال أوبي معه والطير. Even the طير, you know what طير? طير means birds. They used to sway with him as they used to listen to his beautiful voice. The trees would sway. The mountains would sway. He had a very, very beautiful voice. This prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam. And he was humble. Alayhi salam. نعم العبد إنه أواب. أواب. Just like who? Ibrahim alayhi salam, Awwab. He was very humble, down to earth. What else? He used to keep his promise. I'm going to ask you about this. He used to keep his promise as all the prophets. But this man, you will see later on, when we talk about his story, when he gives a word, he will keep his word. Alayhi salam. What else? Somebody said that earlier. He says, steal. Steal. It's okay, معلم. It's all right. لا 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 الله يرضى عليك. خلي لو سمحت. You know, steal. هذا steal. وين steal? في عندنا شيء steal يعني something like this. Okay. يعني it's not like هذا بس it's okay. Steal like something like iron. Iron, it's hard. You can't even move. For Dawood, iron will become like Play-Doh. He plays with it. It becomes so soft for him. Just like strong. Just only him. Somebody else will come, they can't move it. But him, he was so, subhanAllah, the steel, the iron becomes so like Play-Doh. And he will make things with them. He will make swords. He will make armors. He will make things with his own hand. Alayhi salam. The new invention. He invented this. Why? He's a savior. He's a savior. Before him, people didn't have no armors. There were a lot of killing happening. So he invented something to save the lives of the people. Alayhi salam. Naam. The first to invent armors to save lives. Allah blessed him with ilm. Naam. وَلَقَدْ آتَيْنَا دَاوُودَ عِلْمًا. He had knowledge. You will see this knowledge will come handy. When the story of the ewe, Na'ja ewe. We will talk about the story of the ewe. We will talk the story about him and his son. His son's name is Sulaiman. Oh, we know about Sulaiman, but you don't know the father. The father is two kings, two prophet kings. The very first prophet king is Dawood alayhi salam, not Sulaiman. And then his son Sulaiman alayhi salam. A beautiful dua about the love of Allah, and I will end with this. I'm watching. أنت you getting nothing. طيارة يعني أنت إيش؟ طيارة اقعد. The dua. Please remember this dua. The dua of Dawood, the Prophet used to make this dua. Allahumma inni as'aluka hubbak wa hubba man yuhibbuk وحب العمل الذي يقربنا إلى حبك اللهم اجعل حبك أحب إلي من أهلي ومالي ومن الماء البارد. That's it. اللهم إني أسألك حبك وحب من you know حب. Even in Urdu you say حب. محبت. You say محبت. You know حب. حب means love. Oh Allah, I ask you for your love. أسألك حبك وحب من يحبك, and the love to those whom you love. Not only your love, also to love those whom you love. I want to love them. اللهم إني أسألك حبك وحب من يحبك وحب العمل الذي يبلغني أو يقربني إلى حبك, and to love the actions that will make me love you. What kind of actions will make that if you were to do them, Allah will love you? Such as what? Salah, Siyam, Quran, sitting here, Sadaqah. These are the things that Allah will, if you were to do them, Allah will love you. So he would say, oh Allah, make me love actions that will grant me your love. اللهم إني أسألك حبك وحب من يحبك وحب العمل اللي يقربني إلى حبك. اللهم اجعل حبك أحب إلي من نفسي. Oh Allah, make your love more beloved than my own self. I want to love you more than I love my own self, more than I love my own family, and more than what? Listen, and I'm done. Why he said cold water? I want your love to be more than the love of cold water. أحب إلي من الماء البارد. Your love, I want your love to be more than me loving cold water. Why cold water, ya Dawood? Because this is the dua of Dawood, and the Prophet used to make this dua. Why? Next week. الأسبوع الجاي إن شاء الله. Next week. No, don't touch nothing. Next week inshallah ta'ala. And next week inshallah, sit down. No, yeah, line up. Yeah, I was gonna call you. Where's that thing that you brought? You brought it, right?